One sec.
In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
I'm a goofus. I'm sorry. I always do that. The buttons are right next to each other. It's easy to miss. But I was pulling up the LeCount camera because Miss Linda says it's foggy in LeCount, and it wasn't on the other camera, on the Toledo Bend camera at least. So I wanted to check, and yes, that is accurate. It is. Don't pay attention to the temperatures. That's still messed up. I had deleted that off of these, but not that one because I didn't think I was using it. But there you go. Beautiful out on the lake. There is someone out there fishing. You can hardly see them. They're right there. I wish I was with them. Good morning, everyone. Friday the 13th. I didn't even realize that. Thank you, Mom. No, that's cool. It doesn't matter. We're going to all have a great day anyway. Here at home, yeah, it's clear. I was going to say, I see the sun out here. What a difference a few miles makes. It is foggy down in LeCount. And temperatures outside right now, they're reasonable. Here's your radar. Nothing going on right now. It looks like we're not going to see anything of substance until tomorrow. So let's go ahead and take a look there. I mean, really not a ton going on across the country, but this system out here, that one's going to head our way. Good morning, Miss Madeline. How you doing? 57 degrees. So maybe that LeCount temperature is right. It's close enough. Hey, it works. 60 in Lafayette, 64 in Houma, and we have 50s across the northern part of the state. 60s down around I-10 and south. And I wanted to take you through the future wind gusts here and show you. I wanted to take it further out because basically we're going to see winds picking up tomorrow. So I know down at the Children's Parade, it's going to be in between a lot of those taller buildings downtown and everything. Looks like some wind gusts around 20, 25 miles per hour. It's tolerable, but it's going to be breezy out there. Just wanted to let you know. And that'll show you more on this, but look at that thing. That is a squall line coming through. There will be 50 plus mile per hour gusts in that, and then that thing sweeps onto the east. It's going to still be breezy on Sunday, but again, not enough to tip over floats or cause any big issues. Mid 70s for highs today. It's going to be partly to mostly cloudy once we get through the fog here this morning. Now, we have a marginal risk for severe weather out over Texas, parts of Oklahoma, and southern Kansas today, and then that's going to shove on to the east. I actually wouldn't be surprised to see a slight risk. I'm getting into the high resolution stuff now, and I've been digging into that this morning, and I really think we're going to see a really solid squall line roll across the area, and it's going to bring us some gusty winds. And again, northern half of the area, we have weakened trees. Not all the limbs that fell out are on the ground. They're hanging up there. We have limbs that split, and they're just kind of hanging in the tree. So it's not going to take as much wind for the next few systems to bring these down. It's just common sense, but it's something to think about. It's not like you're going to be out there standing under a tree as a storm blows through, but you're going to want to be careful as the winds do pick up. Now, Friday, today, it's dry. Tomorrow, we're going to see the scattered stuff come in. I'll show you more detail on that in just a bit. And then midnight-ish, I think maybe a little bit sooner, because I think this line's going to be accelerating across the area as it kind of bows out. So this is the GFS here. It shows that wraparound precipitation coming in. This is more your big look at things. Look at that, though. 7 a.m., this thing's moving a little quicker on this. So that means we might see a completely dry crew parade. I can't rule out a few showers during the afternoon, but I don't think it's going to be anything bad. I was actually a little concerned that we'd see some scattered showers that could, I mean, it's never fun if you have like 1/10 of an inch of rainfall. You got puddles all over the place and everything. But I really do think Sunday afternoon is looking pretty good now. Now, here is your HRRR model, and this is the one that's kind of spooky here because you can see this line coming through in just a second. First off, for the Children's Parade, if you're going to be out there here in Alexandria, if you're going to be in Pineville from noon to 6. They have a big outdoor event going there as well. It just looks like these little scattered elements, light stuff, nothing heavy. That lasts through the afternoon. 8 o'clock, that line starts to push in towards Shreveport, and you can see it's a pretty quick process here from Shreveport to Alexandria by about 11. This is not exact, but this is what this model's showing, and it's pretty much lining up with the timing I had forecast. But that's a pretty nasty line right there, and you can really see this thing accelerating and bowing out. I mean, that was only an hour. It clears Alexandria, and it's knocking on the door of Faraday. So, 50 to 60 mile per hour line, scooting across the area, bowing out as it does. I won't be surprised to see some isolated to scattered damaging wind, and I won't be stunned if we don't get a spin-up tornado out of this. And you get these lines, and you have that strongly sheared environment. That's entirely possible. I'm not saying it's likely. There's a 2% chance within 25 miles of a point on the Storm Prediction Center, but you know, it's one of those setups where I'm watching that carefully. And of course, I'm going to be up watching this 2 a.m. I mean, it was knocking on the door of Faraday 3 hours ago. Now it's cleared I-55 there. It's through Jackson, Hazelhurst, all that out in Mississippi, and pushing in toward New Orleans and Slidell. That gets through there. So I think the good news is here, most of the statewide events that are going to be done by 8 o'clock are good to go for Saturday. Shreveport, it comes into your area around 8 or 9 o'clock and then pushes quickly across the state. But most things, even during the evening, unless you're up there in Shreveport, are looking pretty darn good. Here's your timing of heaviest rain. This is that window. It's probably only going to be a couple hours where we see the heavy rain, because now it looks like that is going to accelerate through fairly quickly. So that's bad for damaging wind. It's also bad because we want it to hang around, the wind, not or the rain, not the wind. We want that to hang around so we can get more rain, because we don't have more in the forecast after this. But this is your general window of time on when the heaviest rain is most likely. 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. here. Again, that model showed 11 o'clock, so that's right in this window. This is a window of time. It's not that it's going to be raining and storming and going crazy for the entire 6 hours. I try to explain things as best I can. I do my best. 1 to 2 inches of rain likely. I'm kind of thinking the 3-inch thing, that's kind of left the building now, because it's going to move across so quickly. It's going to be tough to get that amount of rainfall. But we are going to see a decent amount. Don't frown when you see that chance is down to 80%. It's actually 100% for the event. It's going to sweep across the area, bring us all rainfall. The question is, does everyone get rain by midnight Saturday? And we're saying there's an 80% chance of that, and then a 40% chance after midnight into Sunday, along with those scattered showers. And then, yeah, we get back up toward 80 degrees Wednesday and Thursday. So if that is your thing, congratulations to you. Good morning, everyone. Good guy. I'm catching up on all the comments now. Hey, you're welcome for the update. It's what I do. Warm stuff out there through the through the end of the month. Now, it's not going to be 80 every day, but I do think we're going to stay fairly warm as we head into the end of the month. And again, like I've been saying, it gets a little more active, so we've whittled away at that dry stuff, and it looks like we will see some rain in that second half of this part of the forecast. Actually, from like the 23rd to the 27th, I think we're going to see a system come in. But for now, we're going to focus on the big one. Let me take you through the HRRR one more time, show you, and I'll just walk you through it here. Saturday morning, you're looking good. Go to the Children's Parade with no fear. Go out to Pineville, have fun. Go anywhere where there's an event locally. Go out there, have fun. Or get out of town. And I know a lot of people do that. They got 5 days now with the kids not in school or anything. So you do your thing. But if you're sticking around, I'm going to forecast for Louisiana and show you that line of storms works in by about 9 o'clock on this model. You can give or take an hour or two here. This is not exact, but I think that line is going to march quickly. Look at that thing accelerate between 11 and midnight. And you can see that bow echo type feature. And this model's pretty good at picking this stuff out. So I think we're going to see the potential for some isolated damaging wind, and like I said, a spin-up tornado is possible. Then maybe a little backside rain on Sunday, but nothing that's going to ruin your forecast or your weekend. Jonathan, you're going to bed now? You're going to be up? Are you going to be warning us? He works for the National Weather Service. I love my National Weather Service people, as you know. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be texting at some point about this. Jonathan, we'll talk about it. I am going to get out of here now. I will see y'all back here tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we're going to be hanging out because, you know, Saturday night, and the moon is out. I'm going to head on over to the Twist and Shout. I just had to sing it for some reason. Well, I'll say it at least. That's it. I'm done. Clearly, I'm out. All right, I'll see you.